One mistake that we do is most of the time we tend to fight the inevitable. We tend to want to change the inevitable outcome. It's like fighting death. You can never fight death. The fact that is we will all die at some point. We are bound to die, whether we accept it, whether we fight it, whether we try to do whatever it is. Death will eventually find us. How and when is what we do not know. But one thing that we need to make peace with is the fact that it will eventually come. So once you make peace with the inevitable, once you make peace with the fact that it will eventually come, then it's very easy for you to live through life, not trying to be a victim, not trying to find somebody else to blame when things do not go right, so that you get to blame them for the eventual outcome. You stop to take accountability and responsibility. You stop to accept what life throws at you. You stop to accept that there are some things you're doing in your life which you perpetuated. The people in your life were not brought to you by God or by nature or by life or whatever spiritual alignment you tend to attribute that to. You contributed to them being in your life because you find people who are a reflection of who you are. You find people who are a reflection of what you believe. Everybody in your life contributes something to you. Everybody in your life reflects of an element that exists in you. You have friends who are very noisy. You have friends who cannot keep their mouth shut, cannot keep secrets, friends who you do not trust. That is because that is who you are intrinsically, although you may try to fight it. But that is who you are. So the people in your life are a reflection of who you are. The people in your life are a reflection of what your principles and your lifestyle means. So stop trying to think that you're the better one. Stop trying to think that there's something that you would do different to change the outcome. We are who we are intrinsically. Once you accept the inevitable, it becomes easy for you to live through life and stop blaming people and start taking accountability, knowing that when I do this, this is what is likely to happen. When I go here, this is likely to be the possible outcome. And when it happens, I'm not surprised that it happened, because eventually it was bound to. When it would happen and how it would happen is what we are not certain of, but one certain reality is it was bound to happen. So we make peace with the inevitable so that it's easy to live through life and not to blame people, and understand that we have a role to play in everything that happens. We take accountability, we take responsibility, we live our lives knowing that it is on us to do better once we know better. It's on us to know that whatever happens is entirely our responsibility. Every good that happens to you, you're responsible. Every bad that happens to you, you're responsible. Stop accepting the accolades and the praises and the acknowledgements of everything good and throw blames left, right, and center, because you don't want people to think that you can make wrong decisions. You don't want people to think that you are capable of that negativity. You don't want people to think that you're capable of everything that you said you never would. The one good and beautiful thing about life is this, that it will teach you that even you are capable of the one thing you never thought you would. Even you are capable of the most diabolical and unbelievable stuff. Even you are capable of the very shameful things you would shame and vilify other people for doing. Life comes to us in different turns, in different forms. You cannot be exempted from life. The fact that you're alive means you'll have to go through every phase of it. You may not go through it the way you wanted. You may not go through it the way somebody else did. But eventually, you will go through it. Blessings.